Are we live? Peace, everybody. It's the grand scheme of crypto back at you once again with another live stream here today on what's today? Look over here. It's on the 21st of Wednesday. Now there is some big news coming up today, as far as the chairman of the SEC, Jerome. I believe Jerome Powell is speaking today, later on today. So today is going to be a huge day. Before we get started, make sure you guys go and check out the link I just dropped in the chat box. That is a link to the Discord where it's currently free. All right, so this is my personal Discord where I give information on a bunch of different topics. So as you can see here, here's all of the categories: credit repair, forex, stocks, crypto, coding and development. You have a crypto chat, crypto moonshots, plays, DeFi. You have our YouTube video list here. We have a calendar. We have IDOs, crypto life hacks, so just tips, lurking and research, so random things, resources and links, potential airdrops, catch up on things that I might not be able to post as soon as I come across them, threads, meme plays, etc., guys. So, and it's always expanding. So, this is going to be closed up soon. Like I said, this is opening it up so people can get a chance to get in for free. And before we close it up and make it paid again for the Patreon. So take advantage. There's also a Telegram, which you can find once you get into the Discord. I'll drop both of these links here so you guys can get into the Telegram and the Discord now. So let's jump right into it. So first up on the news for today, we have, and first and foremost, nothing said here is financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So give me 1 second. Let me just tweet this out really quickly. So share. Oh, well, maybe I have to make this. Let me just go get the link. Maybe I can go get the link. 1 second, guys. Just trying to make sure I can tweet this out here. Brands. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump right back into it. So this, as far as the people in this space here on Twitter, this won't have anything to do with Chronos per se. This will cover crypto and NFTs in general. So first up, if you're on the live stream, first up that we have up here on the news for today is Doge Chain, the official account for Doge Chain, which is at Doge Chain Family. So here's their latest tweet says, Shibs, we have the pleasure to announce the launch of Dogegress. So it's kind of like Congress, the dedicated decentralized governance platform for Doge Chain projects. Now, Doge, so as you guys know, if you guys aren't familiar with Doge Chain is a fairly new chain. It was launched around the middle of August, right? So it is very new and very exciting right now. So At launch, this platform will enable the Doge Chain core team to propose governance votes at various developmental phases. This includes the upcoming early SHIB, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, SHIB or SHIB, vesting extension using DC tokens. Further down the road, this platform will also enable all project builders to create their own proposals. DogeGris will support all the tokens running on the Doge Chain mainnet, providing ecosystem participants with an inclusive governance platform for their projects. Stay tuned for the live announcement of the early SHIB's voting proposal at 3 a.m. UST on September 22nd, so that's tomorrow. We will provide you with all the information on how to vote and the underlying conditions. So as you can see, very exciting stuff from the Doge Chain family. Let's check out the actual website for DogeGris. So voting for Doge Chain, this is the decentralized governance platform for Doge Chain. It makes it easy for the Doge Chain community to vote, to create and vote on proposals, not only with DC but with any token launched on Doge Chain. It should be mainly focused on DC to, in my opinion, to kind of just keep DC able to be used for something, because that'll keep people wanting to hold DC, in my opinion. So they have so this is the first vote. It's upcoming on tomorrow. So, and this is for just to decide on the vesting period for the early SHIB's airdrop should be increased from 12 to 48 months. So it's very cool, and it's very cool that you can submit your own proposals. The website looks good, so you can apply. You'll be able to apply for new proposals soon, and I'm assuming you have to hold Doge, of course, or DC. And that's it for that news on Doge Chain. And also, while we're on Doge Chain, I wanted to take a look at YodSwap, which if you guys don't know what YodSwap is, it's one of the premier dexes on Doge Chain. And as you can see, man, it's way down from the all-time high. As you can see, I was watching it from a few days ago. I was taking a look at it, or yeah, pretty much since it launched, and it's down just from, what's this high right here, the August 23rd high. It's down like 600 to 700%, which is crazy. So I'm watching it, man. Like I said, this is it has a very low supply right now. And I think one of the reasons why it's so low is that they're rewarding the farmers in Yod, so it's adding a lot of sell pressure to the Yod token. So I think once they figure out a solution for that and maybe stop rewarding some of the stakers and the farmers on the Yod token, it'll decrease some of that buy pressure, and we can start to see it move up, because the supply is definitely low circulating supply, and it has a cap as well. It doesn't have like an infinite supply like I think it was not though it was Kibble or Kib has an infinite supply, I believe it is currently. So that could change in the future, or I might be incorrect, but always do your own research. But that's, to my knowledge, that's what I believe is the case. So many people are migrating over to YodSwap, even though Kib is it has the most total value locked on the chain for as far as DEXs, and I think as far as platforms overall. But this is a very good opportunity right here for Yod, especially if it keeps dropping. I would definitely keep dollar cost averaging into it, because even just a pop back up to, let's just say it came down as far as $1, just hypothetically, and you just scooped it up at $1. Once it gets back to $2, which it's already currently almost at, you've already doubled your money. So these are some of those really extremely low risk plays that were like, you pop $100 in here and you just let it sit, and you come back when during the bull market, and you have maybe a few thousand, maybe 1,000, who knows. So just wanted to quickly point that out. And now one other thing I wanted to mention is the Celo network being integrated on Brave. Now this was released on September 9th, and if you guys aren't familiar with Brave, it's a privacy-first web browser. It already has Web3 integration. You can get paid from just using the browser in BAT tokens, right? So Brave has integrated Celo as a preloaded network in the Brave wallet, so providing user access to on and off ramps for their Minto stable assets via Brave's built-in DEX aggregator. So this means, and as you can see here, if you're looking at my browser, I'm using the Brave browser right now. You can see this is my my BAT rewards. So you can see I'm logged out, but you can see I can reconnect, and you can actually see here that the Celo integration right here, and you can see how you can send tips to people. I've earned what, 3 BAT this month so far in September. So, and it's all based on how much you browse. So yeah, guys, very cool stuff. You know, I'm always earning crypto no matter what I'm doing. So this access means real world use case impact for the Celo ecosystems, developers and builders. The integration also allows users to access Celo dApps such as Uniswap, Moola, Impact Market, and Cyberbox through Brave browser. We are excited to welcome Brave to the Celo ecosystem, says Celo Foundation President and Celo co-founder Renee Rainsberg. With its global user base and seamless experience for using the apps directly from the Brave browser and signing transactions with the integrated Brave wallet, people everywhere can more easily participate in the emerging Web3 digital economy. So what does this mean for the Celo community and ecosystem? The partnership with Brave furthers Celo's core value to bring Web3 to every mobile device and expands the Celo ecosystem of founders and builders developing at the intersection of ReFi and Web3. In addition to furthering Celo's status as the home of ReFi, which is regenerative finance, the relationship signals a strong move toward broader mainstream adoption of Web3 technology. Brave's browser delivers innovative web surfing experience to the Celo community, more privacy for users, and a native wallet that provides access to digital assets and Web3 apps across multiple chains. To benefit from the integration of Celo on Brave, download the Brave wallet today. To learn more about the Celo Foundation, the Celo platform, and how to build on Celo, visit Celo.org. And that's it for the news on Brave Celo. I urge all of you to do your own research on Brave and start using the Brave browser. I'll leave a link in the description box below and on our platform for you guys to sign up. And just a quick update on BTC, like we always have to do here. As you can see, we're currently sitting at a price of $19,513, and we're up on the day. I believe we're green about 3%, right? So, as you can see here, there was a very nice short from September the 13th all the way until now, or yeah, till the 20th. So if you took that short, kudos to you. Kudos to all of my traders making money out there. Nice 16% gains. And since we're in this wedge here, you could say that we could bounce from here, right? So we're currently at, so these blue points are all points of support, and this one is resistance. So I'll mark this red. And so since it's below it, right? So if it bounces off of these two lines, there's two levels of support here. There's this pattern, and then there's this blue line here, right? This level of $18,761. So it bounced from there twice, right? And now it's back. It's at this level of resistance here. So let's draw a triangle. So what I'll normally do is I'll say boom, boom, and now, oh no, where they at? No. And now you have a triangle. Let's see. And now you have a triangle. Oh, I'm sorry. Now you have a rectangle. Got distracted. And so pretty much you can just play this box. So as you can see, it broke the box here with this big, huge candle, right? And then it came right back down to right back inside of this box. So, and then, if you have bought here, this was an easy buy right here, because this is probably going to hold, being these two levels of support being right here. And then boom, you made it easy, 3%. So those are the best buys, when it's sitting on support, even like right here. This was a good buy. You know what I'm saying? And then patterns are very strong. So as you can see here, I wasn't touching it while it was in this pattern because it looked weak. This looks like doesn't have any support. It was on this, but this wasn't very strong. you know, especially after a candle like that. So boom, there was another drop, and then boom, it did come out of it like a kind of a fake out, come out, try to break this pattern, but then boom, it broke right back inside of it, and then it broke the pattern, right? And as you can see, as soon as it broke the pattern, now you see now you're in Greenland, right? Boom. So patterns are very strong to me. I watch patterns. I didn't get in on this move right here because I wasn't paying attention. I missed the actual break. But like I said, it's very easy to make money if you just pattern trade and then you add indicators on top of that. You know, it makes your trading a lot easier, in my opinion. But everybody can do what they want. You know, I do what works for me. So as far as right now, I will be dollar cost averaging here. You know, these bottoms, right? So right here, I wouldn't touch it because it probably will get rejected here and come back down, or come back down a little bit to maybe try and see if it's to try and break this box and break this resistance. But since everybody's bearish, you know, the opposite is likely to happen. It's likely to break this structure here and fall, you know, kind of free fall to these next support targets. You know, so we'll see what happens. You know, we could have created a new pattern, you know, something like that, you know, but I don't know. So you just have to watch and see. But this could be the new downtrend, right? So we could break down from here and then just ride this line. I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, you just have to watch and see. So I'll be watching this, but you also have to take this into account. As you can see, I'm teaching you guys, you know, how I trade without any indicators, because just support, resistance, and which are key levels, and then patterns. So because you want to keep it as simple as possible, then you can say, okay, let me see what indicators I want to add, and then you can move, add the stochastic RSI, which is a popular one, right? And then say, okay, stochastic RSI is under 40, right? It's not, you know, the I forget which line is which, but there's a percent K line and there's a percent D line, and when we're about to change trends or change direction, so like right now, for example, you want the percent blue line, or the blue line to cross over the orange line, right? And as long as it's above the orange line, we're pretty much we'll be heading in an up direction. You know, once the orange crosses, as you can see here, once it crosses above the blue line, we're heading downwards, right? So you can see boom, boom. So just keep it simple. So that's a very simple indicator you can add and just use that to trade along with patterns. So you know, you pretty much and this is how I do it. I buy whenever the stochastic is bottomed out. You know, but it could be a fake out. So like right here, you know, but typically, you know, I buy when it's bottomed out. As you can see from here to here, it didn't really move much. See, this was the move. So it was, and then it went down after that. And then once it was bottomed out here, that's when you see it kind of still dropped a bit, right? And then you see that little bit of a move up before it continuing um, to break downwards, to come back down. And this is a double bottom pretty much right here. I didn't even notice this. So that's a double bottom. So we could bounce here, but I don't like to predict. We'll see what happens. This is on the daily chart. So like I said, if you want more in-depth analysis on you know, more short-term trading, then you want to go into things like, you know, the 4 hour, so you can kind of see, get a more in-depth look of how it looks. And then you go to like the 3 hour, and then what's more common is like the 1 hour, right? So it just depends on how you're trading. And then BTC dominance. Let's take a look at BTC dominance, because that does play it is a major factor in trading, and as far as how BTC moves and how the other altcoins move as well in relation to BTC. And so I see BTC dominance. Okay, it bounced. It finally exited out of this, which was expected, and now it's looking like it's in a bit of an uptrend here, or starting its uptrend back to the 42% level resistance for dominance, and we could get rejected right there and kind of just float in between this level here. So we'll see what happens with that. Just kind of watching it. Let's look at Ethereum. But pretty much the higher the dominance is, the more likely other coins will follow BTC's price action. So if BTC drops, then other altcoins will likely drop as well, including Ethereum, the higher that dominance is. So that's how you look at that. So Ethereum is back into this range here, 1418 to 1276. So, you know, you want to ideally catch it here, you know, but that's why traders have these levels already mapped out. As you can see, this line was here before I pulled this chart up, if you guys notice. This line was already here. So, um, did I have bids set? I might have. You know what I'm saying? I might have had bids set. And sometimes these levels aren't always perfect, but when I draw these lines, you know, this it was perfect. And I don't do anything special. Like I said, I just look for previous levels, like right here. So it had already hit this in July of this year. So it came right back down and boom, popped it. Exactly. So I'm telling you guys, man, learn technical analysis. Like, stop listening to people on Twitter. Stop listening to people who just want to sell you news. I'm telling you, learn this stuff, because this is, you know, this is textbook stuff right here. And see, boom, look, boom. I mean, a lot of this stuff that happens too. I mean, you can see it playing out. You can see these patterns. See these patterns starting to play out. You know, boom, that drop. That was a rising wedge. Boom. As you can see, it was looking weak again right here. Boom, dropped again. So these are all shorts you could have took, or you just could have took one big short all the way down here. You know, from all the way up here, which is 27%. So like I said, there's money on the table. There's money to be made every single day. And this is an hourly chart. There's money to be made every single day in crypto, man. You just have to know how to make it. You just have to know what to do. You know, if you listen to somebody else, and then depending on them to tell you what the move is, you're not gonna make it. Like, because you're always gonna be dependent on somebody else's information. So until you really get in the mix, find a really good community that's gonna really help you. I have a really good community, and like I said, it's free right now, but you know, it's free right now. So I'm gonna let a few people get in there, but then I'm gonna lock it up, because y'all always fall for the same BS and then do the good people dirty. So, and I'm one of those good people, so I'm not gonna let you guys do me dirty. So, you know, it's free right now, so get in while you can. But once it's closed up, I'm taxing you. I'm taxing everybody. This is the grand scheme of crypto. I'm not playing around with you guys anymore. So, you want my information, you're gonna have to pay top dollar if you don't take advantage of what's here. You know, you should have been paying. If God leading you to my channel and you pass up on it, or you procrastinate, that's on you. So that's it for this one, guys. It's the grand scheme of crypto. Make sure you guys have a swell day. I'm out. Peace.